Hey friends, CGS back, and an old face, but a very good friend. It's great to have you here, Rich, from Hughes and Kettner. Well, you've been on my channel 3 times now.
True.
This is your third visit.
I thought you meant I've aged immeasurably since the last time you saw me.
You look younger every time I see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Every time. Today, we're going to look at the Hughes and Kettner Black Spirit 200, which is the floor amp version of the head and combo, with a few discreet little changes that Rich will tell us about, and then we'll have a little listen to it.
Yep, indeed. I would say it's a natural progression, because those who know the head and the combo, as all your viewers do of course, will be saying this amp has so many different channels and features and options. Right. Wouldn't it be great if it came in a version that was stage friendly and had a foot switch built into it? And that's exactly what the floor amp here offers. What you've effectively got here in the simplest terms is the Black Spirit 200 head, and indeed the amp that's in the combo as well, plus the 7-button Hughes and Kettner FSM MIDI board here. So you can do everything from this one box here, and as you alluded to, there's a couple of extra little functions for the stage guitarists. I'll just see if I can point those through here, but you've got a couple of pre-loops here. And that would be for guys who are running stuff like gain pedals into the front of the amp. You've also got the standard effects loop on the back, as you had with the combo and the head. There's an extra...
And you've still got the red box.
Exactly, you've still got all of that on the back there. There's another mode with the 7-button foot switch here. A lot of guys that I know, they make use of the banks, right? So you've got 128 different presets and sounds you can make with the amp, but you've got 32 banks of 4 sounds. And some guys said to us, well, you know, like 4 banks is cool. Sorry, 4 presets is cool, but I need just 5 or 6 sounds, and that'll do me for the whole gig.
So we've got bank up and down.
But now we've got a mode called Direct 7 mode. So you've effectively got direct access to 7 different presets without going up and down banks or anything like that. 7 different sounds. And the third new feature is another one that you can see on the back here, and that is a dedicated monitor in, just for guys who want to get kind of a band mix maybe from front of house and mix their guitar sound in with the band mix, just to avoid having, let's say, an extra wedge monitor or something like that on stage.
That's a good idea.
That kind of thing, But apart from that, we're in the same territory as the head and the combo.
Let's just quickly bash through each of the channels, give it a little bit of a try and see how it sounds. So at the moment we're on the clean channel, I believe, and I'm playing this Tonfuchs. I'm being very careful about how I say this, but it actually means Tonfuchs or sound fox, is it? Or,
exactly.
It's really nice guitar. They're here, and this is a particularly snazzy green offset guitar, which not sure it's absolutely my taste, but it was in here, so I thought let's give it a try. So let's have the middle pickup selection on this is absolutely. So yeah, it's got a real nice tone to that. That's the clean channel. So we know where it goes from there. I remember where it goes from there, and it does seem like very high output humbuckers on this. So this is straightforward. There's no coil splits on this. It's just a 3-way selector. It does what it says on the tin. Bridge together and neck. Nice thick neck. I'm liking this guitar.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm kind of surprised that they're as hot as they are, those pickups, because you'd think, looking at the guitar, that they would be sort of lower output.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. But no, it's got a good output on it, and it's got a nice jangle and a nice ring to it, which is showing this off beautifully. So. That's on the bridge, obviously. So let's knock it onto the crunch and let's have a listen to the crunch channel. This is, you've got something else to show me on the clean. I can tell you've got something in your mind.
I was just thinking about putting some reverb, maybe some delay on this, to do some more atmospheric stuff. Why not? While
let's
we're
give
here?
that a go. Why not?
Just play and I'll wind some of that. We'll see
it's exactly the same sound as...
it should be identical.
It is.
Yeah, exactly.
To my ears, it feels... I've played your gear loads now at these events, which is great.
Yeah.
And yeah, it feels and sounds exactly the same. Really nice. Okay, now let's kick it up a gear.
Crunch channel.
Yeah, crunch channel.
Tap that
It's crunch time.
It's...
Can we give it a bit more top? That's the crunch I remember on it. It's got a kind of a... I mean, I'm an 80s guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell by my play. I've never left the 80s. And it's kind of got that tone on the crunch channel that I really like.
Yeah.
It's classic amp. It's JTM 45, Plexi. It's... And actually, when you back off, if I remember rightly... Played wrong on purpose, by the way.
Exactly, for copyright reasons.
So that I don't get a copyright strike. So yeah, take the volume down, even though these are very hot pickups and it's on the bridge. You see it really cleans up nicely on the crunch channel. And it responds as you'd expect, just like a tube amp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I know there's two more gain stages on this. And I get really frightened when we go to the Ultra, but let's just try the lead first.
Yeah, all right.
much more gain do you need? How much more do you want? There's another gain stage. There's another level of gain. Can we?
Are you ready? I mean,
never. I'm never ready for how much gain and output Hughes and Kettner give me. So, a little bit of pinch harmonic in there with that. So again, it's a great little amp anyway. The head, loved. The combo, I still haven't played. It's a versatile little amp, and I think that putting it on the floor is very, very wise, because for a gigging musician, it's throw it in a bag, connect it up, you've got everything you need other than the cab. And even if you don't want to take a cab, you can take that red box out, straight into the front of house desk, and maybe listen through inner monitors or back through the monitor wedges, and this is all you need. The big question that will be on everybody's lips is how much?
It's a really good question. I don't know well with prices. The combo, I think in Europe at the moment is about $11.99.
Right. Okay. So
at the
you've
time
got
of doing this, and I reckon, based on that, that the floor amp is about $9.99.
And this has got extra features, so you've developed it further, a little bit more expensive than the head on its own.
Yeah, I guess the way I would see it is the head is $7.99, and I'm pretty sure that's the one price that I'm relatively sure about. So that's $7.99.
Yeah.
Imagine that with the floor amp version, what you're doing is getting the head plus a decent MIDI board with it, which would be a few hundred more.
Exactly.
So it works out, if you get this, it costs a little bit less than buying the head plus the
floorboard.
FSM.
Yeah. So probably middle of October, you should be able to get it in the States as well. So there it is, the Black Spirit 200 floorboard. And I just want to say a big thank you again to you, Rich, and thanks for everything you've been doing for this event this week. It's really great to see you again. It's really good to have you on board. He's been organising all the rooms, and the guy just never a complaint, always works really hard.
Yeah, do you know, I'm here as a brand, and they're making me work for my time here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I should be angry, but I just love hanging out.
Rich, thanks mate. Really great to see you again, and I'll put all the links as usual down below. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and like it, and if you haven't yet, it can't hurt to subscribe, and if you do, don't forget to click that bell icon, because otherwise you won't know that every Tuesday and Friday I release a video. I'll be back with those really soon. More stuff from 42 Gear Street. And in the meantime, as always, you take good care.